クリスチャンになってね、ただガールフレンドできたらもうわけわかんない自慢話みたいになるんですけどこの彼女っていうのはただの彼女じゃないんですよ。みんなが知ってる通りなんですけど。
And this may sound like I'm bragging, saying, "Hey, I became a Christian. Look, I got a girlfriend." But that's not my point, because she's a very special woman, like I'm sure most of you know.
はい、本当に知ってる人は知ってる人なんだけど、その人は本当に神様に忠実であって、信仰に対して誰よりも真剣ですごく他者を思いやる人だったんですね。
And I'm sure that those of you who know her will agree with me on this, but she was just very faithful to God, and she was always helpful to others around her. And what's the second one that I'm missing?
他人をすごく思いやる。それは言った。信仰に対して誰よりも真剣。
Yeah, she's very serious about her faith.
はい、ってことなんですけど、でこれがなんか本当もいきなり自分クリスチャンになってすごい祝福を受けたと思う理由が他にあるんですけど、この理由は以前自分はしっくりくる恋愛をしたことがなかったんですね。言っちゃう？
しっくり理由が分かった。
There are also various other reasons why I felt I was being very blessed after I became a Christian. One of them was that I'd never been in a relationship that felt this right before.
どういうことかっていうと、自分があまり関心のない女性と、付き合っちゃったりとか、大好きな人がいても振られたりとか、なんかそんな感じですよ。
Most of my relationships up to this point had been with people that I wasn't very interested in, or they weren't very interested in me, or I usually wound up getting dumped by the person who I liked.
でそしたら22歳ぐらいの時にその今の自分のパートナーと付き合う前の彼女ですね、その人ともう別れた時にはもう結構ショックで、もうなんていうかその時にはもう自分にちゃんとしたパートナーがいるならぜひ会いたいとか、もうその人がいるんだったらその人と結婚したいとか、なんかもう祈ってたというか、もうなんかすごい心にずっと強く思ってたことがあって、なった瞬間それが叶っちゃったみたいな。はい。
And my previous relationship, the one before the one I have now, ended very suddenly. And when my girlfriend left me, I was rather devastated. Maybe that's too strong a word. I was kind of shocked, and started wondering if there was anybody who was right for me out there. And I felt that if I could just meet this right person, I would want to marry them immediately. Just marry them.
これがちょっと自分が最高の祝福だと思ったことなんですけど、今日は実際ね、その彼女の支えと周りの人たちの支えがあって、どういう信仰が自分になんていうかね、いい信仰ができたかっていうのをシェアしたいんですけど、クリスチャンになった当初は自分の信仰は本当に薄かったと思います。
And it just so happened that after I became a Christian, I managed to find someone who felt like they were the right person for me, and someone who I could feel like I would want to marry and spend the rest of my time with.
ごめんね、変なこと来たね、俺完全にね。で、そのね、彼女とか、その周りの人の信仰で。
And so I feel very blessed to have been surrounded by people who are strong in their faith, who were able to support me when I was still a new Christian. And I just want to share now how my faith was able to grow from all the support that was around me. When I first became a Christian, I felt that, looking back at it now, I feel that my faith was actually very weak.
はい、で先ほど述べた通りに自分は本当に運命的にクリスチャンになったっていう感じで、こうもので考えてこうだからクリスチャンになりたいみたいな感じでなったわけじゃなくて、もう本当になんていうか、もう体が先に動いてバプテスム受けちゃったみたいな感じでクリスチャンになったので、そんな感じですね。信仰が薄かったっていうか。
And I really feel like, in my case, when I became a Christian, I felt like it was maybe even part of my destiny, if you will. It wasn't like I thought things through with my mind and tried to understand everything and then said, okay, for these reasons, I want to become a Christian. It was more like my body moved of its own accord, and then all of a sudden I was being baptized. And so it was just something that seemed to happen because it felt right for me to do it. And I think because I didn't know much about Christianity, that's why my faith was weak at the beginning.
はい、でなんかこう唯一の神様に仕えるみたいな、なんかそういうなんか唯一のものに仕えるみたいな、そのなんか武士道の精神論のみたいなところにも正直憧れがあって、そうなんか突発的にクリスチャンになっちゃったんで、でなんていうかそのまあ自分はクリスチャンになって洗礼さえ受けてればまあ、別にクリスチャンとして問題はないと思っていました。
And since I loved the samurai and how they lived so much, it was very appealing to me to serve this one true God and to just be able to work for Him. And so that was another reason why I was drawn to Christianity. But then my thinking was that after I was baptized, that would be all that I had to go through, that there would be nothing else I had to worry about as a Christian.
なんかそんな自分の傲慢さから特になんか何ですか、信仰の象徴となるその教会に行ったりだとかバイブルを読んだりっていうことはもう本当に一切やってませんでした、最初の頃は。
And because I thought this way, I thought because I'm baptized, I'm already good, I'm covered. I was sort of prideful and selfish in thinking this way. So at first I didn't start behaving like a Christian at all. You wouldn't have seen me going to church. I didn't read the Bible. I didn't do most of the things that you'd see other Christian people doing.
でなんか学校も忙しかったんで、当時なった当初はまあ、進んで本当にそれに釣り込もうとせず、なんか周りの人とかパートナーの人がそのなんか教会に行こうとか聖書を一緒に読もうとか誘われても、なんかもう学校が休みに入ってからもうそのうちやるからみたいな感じで後回しにしてました。
And at the time when I became a Christian, I was also very busy with my schoolwork, so I was putting off my faith because of that as well. And even when my partner or my friends would invite me to church or to a Bible study, I would say, no, I can't go right now, but maybe once I enter summer break, then I can start focusing on that stuff.
でなんか時が経つにつれて、なんかまあ確かにそんな何もねクリスチャンになってからってしないのも変だなと思うようになったり、そのまあ周りの本当に人たちがそのねあまりにも辛抱づく気を使ってくれたりね、遠くから自分の信仰を見守ってくれて祈ったりとかねしてたりしてて、まあタイミングがいいと思ったらすかさずね教会やこうなんかフライデーといったクリスチャンイベントに誘ってくれてでまあ、毎晩パートナーと一緒になったりもして、もういろいろな思いがそのなんか自分の叫びじゃなくて支えとなってまあ次第に教会や聖書を読むようになりました。
But after some time had passed, I began to feel that not doing any of these things these other Christians around me were doing was not right, and that there was something that I should be doing myself. And also I had many people around me who were concerned for me, who were watching out for me, and they would be inviting me again to Bible studies or to Japanese fellowship all the time or to church. And I would spend time with my girlfriend. I would spend time with her praying or reading the Bible. And because all these people were around me trying to support me through their own faith, I was able to start reading the Bible and start to get serious about my own faith as well.
はい。で、まあ、だけどなんかこうしぶしぶやってた感じで、まあ、しかもさらにそのなんか信仰その教会行ったり聖書読んだりだけじゃなくて、なんかこうクリスチャンの考え方にも多少疑問を持つところはあったんですね。
And so I started to read the Bible. I started to go to church, but I still wasn't enthusiastic about doing these things. And there were several points with Christians' way of thinking that I had serious doubts about as well.